Texas.
This is 13 Minutes to Magic Texas, an abbreviated limited series podcast about the TAOM, SAM, FISM, and ACM combined convention in Arlington, Texas on August 30th through September 2nd, 2024, which we call Magic Texas. I am one of your hosts, Scott Wells.
And I'm Dallas Sanders, the current president of the Texas Association of Magicians and co-producer of Magic Texas.
And I'm Michael Miller from Philadelphia, and I am the talent coordinator for this convention.
Every 2 weeks, we will post a new episode with information, updates, and announcements about Magic Texas. This week, we're going to discuss the talent, some of the acts that have been booked since we first reported all of this. And that's why we've got Mike Miller with us here to let us know who he's got, because he's got access to all of these great FISM winners from all over the world. Mike, how's it been going?
It's going really well. We've got some great acts. We've got 4 Grand Prix FISM champions that are going to be at the convention, several FISM first place, second place, third place award winners. We've got some up-and-coming acts that you probably haven't heard of, but we'll hear from after this convention. And I think it's going to be one of the best ones of the year. And if you get a chance to register now, because it's going to probably sell out, in my opinion.
I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. That's what's important as the talent, because a lot of times people will come to a convention, particularly the TAOM. We have a lot of people who will attend year after year, and it doesn't matter if we book a blue dog. You know, they just like to come and hang out with friends. And certainly that's part of attending conventions year after year, because we do get to see friends annually. But also we get to see some great acts. And in this particular case, we're going to see not just some great acts, but the best of the best of the best of the world's acts that have been in FISM. Plus, of course, we'll be seeing the up-and-coming ones, as you had said, through all of the contests we're going to be having through that North American Championships of Magic.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There's really good acts, and I am more excited for this convention than any convention I've ever produced. And this is going to be my last one. I'm going out with a bang. So this is going to be a good one.
So, Mike, I'm glad you brought that up. How many conventions have you produced? Do you have any idea? Have you brought in done the talent for?
I've been doing the SAM since 2010 or 2011. I've been doing MAS since 2011. No, I did MAS for years, Magician Alliance of Eastern States. I've done Abbott's since 2011 till the present. Produced Bob Little's convention for 20 years, which is no longer Bob Little's. It's my convention now. What else?
Well, you were doing the China tour, right?
I did a China tour since 2011. I took over almost everything Hank Morehouse, that was producing. I took over everything since he was my mentor, and I was asked to take over for him, and that's been a tough thing to do.
Big shoes to fill.
In my opinion, one of the best. Big shoes to fill, yes. And hopefully I did him proud.
But I want to point out something, okay? You have said you've done all these conventions. That's probably well over 100 conventions in the past 12 years or so. And you think that this is going to be the best talent convention you have ever produced. I think that's really an important thing for people to hear.
Yeah. This one is. I'm real. To be honest with you, I didn't want to do it, but I am very excited because, this is a good one. This is a real good one.
I know that we have some acts that are yet to be announced, and some that have and some room for maybe a few more. But who are some of the acts that we've already got locked in right now, Mike?
Okay. For the close-up, it's going to be a one-man show, and it's going to be Adrian Vega from Spain. He's fantastic. He's unbelievable. Yes. He is a FISM winner. He's not a Grand Prix winner, but he's a FISM winner, and he's doing the whole show. And the reason he's doing the whole show because we have 2 other very prominent close-up performers that are going to be in the gala evening shows. On the first gala evening show is we got 4 Japanese performers. One hasn't been confirmed 100% yet, but the close-up performer, who I think is one of the best car guys in the world, in my opinion. And you saw him at Abbott's last year, Shempe, who just tore the house apart at Abbott's, and he's just unbelievable. And he's always in Spain. The Spanish magicians bring him in for their conventions because they think he's better card worker than they are.
Wow.
That's how good he is.
Wow.
So Shempe, excuse me for the pronunciation of the Japanese, but Yo Komohara, he does a solo cup type act that is unbelievable from Japan. And then Tieko Inu, he goes by Wesley now.
Those solo cups,
Yeah,
by the way, that's not one of those juggling things where you throw up the cups and they land.
No.
But it was a bunch of different coloring. Think of the red cup.
Red solo cups, yeah.
The red solo cups, right? And they have different colors and changing and whatnot. And he's got a great act, and it's pretty funny. And wow, I've never seen anything like that either.
He
that
got
brought down
several
the
standing
house.
ovation. He
Yeah.
got several standing ovation.
Well, do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Wesley, who does a manipulate that with brooms and guitars and things from Japan. And then we haven't confirmed the last one, so I'll hold off on that one. And then Adrian Killian from France, who came in very, very close of winning, I heard, within points of the Blackpool first convention, won last year. He also won the Beijing Magic Festival in 2019. He's did very well at FISM. He's unbelievable. He's very good. And then I have
He was amazing at Blackpool last year.
I have an MC that, in my opinion, is probably going to be one of the most up and coming. He's one of the best MCs I've seen. He's young. He worked for Abbott's for years, BJ Mallon. And he doesn't have to do magic. It's just his personality and his poems and his stories. He just keeps the show moving smooth.
He does. He's just got a mind for limericks that I've never seen like that. He can go forever. It seems like there's never a moment that's dull.
Yeah, I'm anxious for him because I feel that he's going to be after this convention. I'm hoping, and I feel that convention
high
producers are going
demand.
to want. Yeah, he's going to be in high demand, and I'm glad we got him now.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got him now. He MCs at least one or two shows at Abbott's every year for me, so he's unbelievable. He does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's any issues, he knows how to handle everything. So that's that, the close-up show and the one gala show. And then I'm working on one other act. I just got to finalize it for that first gala. And then the closing gala is we have 4 Grand Prix FISM champions, a first place FISM champion, and that will go from here. That's going to be Sean Farquhar. Everyone knows Sean, North American champion, FISM Grand Prix winner. He's going to MC and do a spot. And then we have Artem Shukin from Russia, who came in first place in manipulation this year for FISM. You might have seen him on
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent and Foolish.
No, that's right.
He was on Penn and Teller Foolish, right?
Yeah. Close up on the evening gala, the closing night gala, Eric Chen, Grand Prix FISM winner. He's won Asia's Got Talent. He won Britain's Got Talent. Well, America's Got Talent. And he's going to be lecturing as well. I'll tell you about the lectures in a second. And then we have 2003 Grand Prix winner Norbert Ferrer from France. This is a lucky one that we got. He's willing to come in, and he's very, very good. You've seen
you
him
don't
before,
see him
right,
in the
Scott?
U.S. I have seen him a couple times, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't see him in the U.S. I don't think at all.
Right. He's not much. I know Hank used to bring him in every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. He
And
may
then
have been at Magic Live.
Artem Shukin's doing 2 spots in that gala show as well. And then we have Grand Prix this year, Liron Piron doing his Piron doing his Dancing Hank routine, which is phenomenal.
I've seen that thing 3 times now, and every time it's just an automatic standing ovation.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
We're saying it's Dancing Hank, and all of us have seen a Dancing Hank, but this takes it to a whole new level.
It's
Yes.
a dancing paper balls and stuff is the best way I, put it. And it's got a whole act and everything to it. It's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I think this is, like I said, this is probably the best convention I've ever produced.
And some of these guys are going to be lecturing,
Talent-wise.
you said too?
Oh, yes. Okay. Lecturing, Sean Farquhar, Ferrer, Liron Piron is going to lecture, and Adrian Vega is going to lecture. And one of the Japanese performers is going to lecture as well. Two of the Japanese performers are going to lecture.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shenpei and the one that I'm waiting for to hear back from. So, yeah, this is a killer lineup. And then there's going to be other lectures that Sounders and Mark Whitehouse are working on for like breakout type lectures.
And we've still got some room
Yes.
for some more. So we'll at a later time report some additions to this lecture schedule
Mhm.
and performer schedule.
Yeah, this is something that people need to check up on. Stay connected to the website, which of course is magictexas.com, and go back there often because there's updates almost every day. It seems like right now there have been. It's going to be an amazing convention. Even people who just have never really been to a FISM organization, a FISM style convention, this is something that you're going to really love seeing.
And this is where you're going to see acts that are Grand Prix winners, but you're going to see what they look for, what type of act they're looking for. So North American performers want to come to this convention to see how they can make their act better.
Well, we're
That's
running out of
absolutely
time.
right.
I think over here shortly, but I'm going to leave just a teaser like we normally do, and that is that for the first 500 people are going to be getting something special. Dal, can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's a Thurston poster, a beautiful reproduction. I've got him in my living room right now. Oh, and there's the tone. I don't know if you can hear it, but
Time is up.
Time is up. Yeah, we have prizes for the first 200 people that sign up. We have prizes for the first 500 people that sign up. We're working on some other things, and it's just going to be such an incredible event. I can't wait to share it all with everybody. I can't wait for you guys to come to Texas.
And it's going to be a much longer convention than normal. We got so much more to talk about, so many more surprises. If you haven't listened to the last few weeks of the podcast, please go back and catch up and stay tuned for more to come. Thank you, Mike, very much for giving us an update.
Thank you.
And Dal, thank you very much for everything that you've been doing, and look forward to more that you've got to do as well.
Thank you for allowing me to produce this show.
And that's
Awesome.
our 13 minutes, I believe. So until next time, please go check out the website again, magictexas.com, and join our Facebook page where you can join in the discussion. Till next time, adios. We'll see you, y'all.